Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and most merciful. Dear learners, as you know that we have started the tenses. This topic is very important, and we have discussed this topic simultaneously in present, past, and future. First of all, we did present indefinite, past indefinite, and future indefinite. Then we did present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous. After this, we did present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. And at the end, we did present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and future perfect continuous. I am of the view that if you have understood the concept of something, like we have understood the concept of present, and then we have understood the concept of past, and then we have understood the concept of future. So definitely we can understand the concept of indefinite, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous, because indefinite, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous, these are, you can say, the branches of the tenses. So we are discussing today the examples of present indefinite, past indefinite, and future indefinite. Let's have a look. If I say वो अच्छी किताबें पढ़ता है, so definitely this is present indefinite. But if I convert this sentence in past indefinite, so I will say उसने अच्छी किताबें पढ़ी. उसने अच्छी किताबें पढ़ी. The same sentence we converted into past. And now we convert the same sentence into future. So we will say वो अच्छी किताबें पढ़ेगा. So when we were in present, so we said वो अच्छी किताबें पढ़ता है. Then we discussed the same sentence in the past, उसने अच्छी किताबें पढ़ी. And in future indefinite, वो अच्छी किताबें पढ़ेगा. So as we have already discussed the syntax, वो अच्छी किताबें पढ़ता है. He reads good books. He reads good books. We attached s with first form of verb read because subject is third person singular. If he, she, it or third person singular is there, then we will attach he or s or es with first form of verb. If third person singular subject is there, then we will attach s or es with first form of verb, like we have done here. वो अच्छी किताबें पढ़ता है. He reads good book. उसने अच्छी किताबें पढ़ी. Now we have come in the past indefinite. So you know we use second form of verb in past indefinite. उसने अच्छी किताबें पढ़ी. He read good books. He read good books. The second form of read is read. The spellings are same, but the pronunciation is read. He read good books. Similarly, if we take this sentence in future, so we will be saying वो अच्छी किताबें पढ़ेगा. So in future indefinite we use will or shall followed by first form of verb. Will or shall followed by first form of verb. So we will say he will read good books. He will read good books. Why did we use will over here? Because when he, she, it or singular name comes, so we use will. With I and we, only with I and we, when the pronoun will be I and we, then we shall use shall. Otherwise, with all pronouns we shall use will. वो अच्छी किताबें पढ़ेगा. He will read good books. So you saw that we just understood the concept of indefinite. वो अच्छी किताबें पढ़ता है. उसने अच्छी किताबें पढ़ी. वो अच्छी किताबें पढ़ेगा. So likewise, let's have a look another sentence. The set of another, the set of another sentences. लड़कियां गीत गाती हैं. Look at that. This is in present. So that's why we are saying this is present indefinite. And if we take this sentence in past, so we will say लड़कियों ने गीत गाया, because it has become the matter of past. We do not know when did they sing. हम नहीं जानते उन्होंने ये गीत कब गाया, अभी गाया, कुछ देर पहले गाया, 2 साल पहले गाया. That's why we say indefinite. We are not confirmed. So that's why we say indefinite. लड़कियों ने गीत गाया, so that is in past indefinite. And if we take this sentence in future, so we will say लड़कियां गीत गाएंगी. लड़कियां गीत गाएंगी. So now let's come to the translation side. लड़कियां गीत गाती हैं. The girls sing. The girls sing. Because the subject is in plural. Girls. That's why we use first form of verb. And in the second sentence, लड़कियों ने गीत गाया. So now we are in the past indefinite, so we will use second form of verb. According to rule and regulation, in past indefinite, we shall use second form of verb. The girls sang songs. The girls sang songs, because the second form of sing is sang. Sing, sang, song. So this is, the past indefinite. That's why we will use second form of verb. And now if we convert the sentence in future, so we'll say लड़कियां गीत गाएंगी. लड़कियां गीत गाएंगी. The girls will sing songs. The girls will sing song. So we use will because the girls are there. So with this subject we will use will. Only with I and we pronoun we use shall. Otherwise with all pronoun we use will. So these were indefinite, present indefinite, past indefinite and future indefinite. I just tell you that another name of present indefinite is simple present tense, and another name of past indefinite is simple past tense. We also say them simple present tense, simple past tense. So because, and likewise future indefinite, simple future tense. So we also call them simple present tense, simple past tense or simple future tense. So we can understand with another example. वो स्कूल जाती है. She goes to school. वो स्कूल गई. She went to school. वो स्कूल जाएगी. She will go to school. So simultaneously we discuss this sentence in 3 tenses, that is present indefinite, past indefinite and future indefinite. Likewise, खिलाड़ी शाम को मशक करते हैं. खिलाड़ी शाम को मशक करते हैं. The players practice in the evening. The players practice in the evening. खिलाड़ियों ने शाम को मशक की. So we will say the players practiced. This time we use second form. The players practiced in the evening. Or if we say in future, खिलाड़ी शाम को मशक करेंगे. The players will practice in the future. The players will practice in the future. So dear learners, in this way we can understand that we can translate any sentence in present indefinite, in past indefinite and in future indefinite. So the concept is, we have to understand the concept of tense. If the sentence is in present, so we will say present indefinite. If the sentence is in past, so we will say it is in past indefinite. And if the sentence is in future, so we will say that the sentence is in future. So in present indefinite, we use first form of verb. Yes, we use he, we attach s or es when he, she, it or singular subject is used. And in past indefinite, we use second form of verb. And in future indefinite, we use will or shall plus first form of verb. Now let's talk about the negative sentences. In negative sentences of present indefinite, we use do not or does not as a helping verb, and we attach first form of verb. Like, वो अच्छी किताबें नहीं पढ़ता है. He does not read good books. Likewise, in past indefinite negative, उसने अच्छी किताबें ना पढ़ी. He did not. Here we will use did not with first form of verb. He did not read good books. Here we will use did not. He did not read good books. Likewise, in future, we will say वो अच्छी किताबें नहीं पढ़ेगा. He will not read good books. So we can convert these sentences into. Likewise, we can convert this sentence. लड़कियां गीत नहीं गाती हैं. The girls do not sing song. Because the subject was plural, so we use do not. लड़कियों ने गीत नहीं गाया. The girls did not sing song. Similarly, लड़कियां गीत नहीं गाएंगी. The girls will not sing songs. So in this way, simultaneously we can convert the sentences either in positive, in negative, or interrogative. So we can also convert the sentence in interrogative. क्या वो अच्छी किताबें पढ़ता है? Does he read good books? क्या उसने अच्छी किताबें पढ़ी? Did he read good books? क्या वो अच्छी किताबें पढ़ेगा? Will he read good books? क्या लड़कियां गीत गाती हैं? Do the girls sing songs? क्या लड़कियों ने गीत गाया? Did the girls sing song? क्या लड़कियां गीत गाएंगी? Will the girls sing songs? So we can convert these sentences likewise. My stress is basically that we have to understand the concept of present, past, and future, and we are discussing in its first branch, that is indefinite. So now in the next lecture you will attend the branch of continuous. We will discuss present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous simultaneously. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself and the people you are around, and you can subscribe this channel and you can press the icon bell icon button. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself.